What's going on, guys? Car Review Guys here. My name is AJ, and today we are taking my brand new to me 2015 C7 3LT. It is shark gray on a gray interior. We're doing the first mod. I just talked about in the previous video some of the things we are doing. There are a good amount of things that are happening to this car. The one we are going to be tackling today, not in utter detail, but maybe I'll give you a few pointers here and there on how to remove the rear bumper. And I am not a professional, but I have done it before. I had a C7 Z06 previously, and I wrapped it, so I've removed the rear bumper previously. So this will be basically my second time, assuming it's the same as the Z06, and I can't imagine it being much different. With that said, we have the Morimoto rear tail lights. And, well, before we get to that, really quickly, I don't know if you can see red tail lights, just not a fan. My Z06 had the clears, looked way better, so we are fixing that. But not only fixing that, we are also going to be changing them out for a slightly different style. So let's get this out of here. Open this up. There we go. And flip that back, and here we are. We open this, set it just like so. I don't know if you can see it quite yet, but this is the C8 style, and it is the smoked clear. So we will be swapping these out. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. And obviously there will be a link to these down below. Click that link and it'll take you directly to them if you are wanting it for your car. Maybe you want to grab the link, send it to a buddy. Whatever the case is, they are super nice. I've seen them previously, but this is a newer style from Morimoto. So this is, I don't know about the first, but it's got to be one of the first few being installed. So let's jump into it. In a nutshell, here's how the rear bumper comes off. Step one, this trim piece, it removes. You basically just pull up on a corner, it'll all pull out. And then there's some screws under there. Just hit those screws, pretty easy. These grab like some kind of a L, I'll call it like a dentistry tool as I call it. And then you'll literally just basically pull and these will pop out. They are just clips. Once that is out, there is a bolt literally located. You probably can't see it, but it's literally right there. One on each side. Then down here by the exhaust, right behind it, like back in there, there are two bolts. If I remember correctly, maybe more, pretty sure there's two. Then on the bottom side, there are a few bolts along the bottom. You grab those, and then you have to pop off this little piece right here. You can remove the wheels if you really want to. It's not necessarily necessary. Once this comes off, wheel liner will kind of fold out just a little bit, and then there's like, I think one bolt right there as well. Obviously, same for the other side. And I will resume this video once we pop the rear off. You basically have to disconnect two different things, and then for the rear trunk button, which is down here, that button basically has a little like module inside. I'll show you once I get in there, and you do not use the screws. There is literally just a little plastic tab. Pull up on that, and it literally will slide out of a groove, and then boom, you can take the bumper off. So, not very hard, just takes a little bit of time, but let's get into it. Trim piece is removed. You literally can start at the corner, just pull out, you'll work your way all the way out. You can see the different bolts, or screws rather, they are Torx. Located right along there. We're going to unscrew all of those, and sometimes these tabs do break. Not likely. I actually didn't break this one. You can see that one's broke. It's one out of all of them, not a big deal. If you want to put a little JB weld whatever back on it, it'll be good as new. But yeah, not a big deal. So like I said, Torx, and then we'll move it on. Okay, both of these are off. I did not even use a trim tool. Where this is here, so if you look at these clips, you can kind of see one's right here in the corner, and there's also one out in that corner, and there's one in the middle. So what I did was literally just take my fingers up here, two hands, push up and pull out. First clip pops, walk it all the way around, all the way, and then finish over here. Repeat, other side. Literally took me less than, I don't know, 5 minutes to get them both out. All right, next step, you got to take these little guys off. They're just located with little clips, as you can see right there. So it literally just sits like that. But first, on the very bottom, those 3 screws sit literally right underneath. You just take those down. I believe it's a 7mm socket. Then once that pulls off, I just use this trim tool, literally just twist it, pops right off, super easy. Now we've got 2 different torques right there. Pop those torques, and the torques are all the exact same as to what was up here. So I've already got this side fully done, and you can see this is all loose now. All right, and then there are 4 bolts on the bottom now, that because you already got the 3 on each corner, so that's 6. Then there's 2 here, which are basically kind of in line with where they go, but they basically go underneath here. Then we have 2 in here. I don't know if you can see it. There's 1 right there, and then there's 1 literally right there. So I got to get those 2 last, and then there's 2 more over here that we already pulled down. So these are should be the last 2 bolts, and then I should be able to start pulling it apart. There are clips right in here that will come off if you were to break them. They are cheap and easy to replace, so we will see what happens. Couple of tugs later, rear bumper's off. These are the little clips I was talking about that can break. Don't worry about it if they do. Just literally hold out just a little bit and then just pull straight back. That's how you get the rear bumper off, and you can see it is off now. So we got to exchange the taillights. One taillight is out. There are a few different connection points, as you can see, bolts laying over there, and then just one thing, connector that literally unconnects, which is right there. We'll get this one out and we'll start putting the new ones in. All right, really quick, the other thing we are doing are definitely darkening these out, tinting them out. As you can see, it is that ugly color there, and we've got the other side done. So if I come around this side, and we're just going ahead and doing it because the rear bumper's already off, so you can just knock them out real quick. So this is one side done on the rear bumper. You can see, like, it does really, really good. 15 bucks, that's all that costs. So super cheap. That's actually on Amazon. Then over here, this is what it looks like factory. It's the red in the rear, and then this is the front, all done. It's not 100% perfect, but I mean, it's pretty good, just saying. But definitely changes the look up, as you can see right there. Both taillights are in, and then just doing the different sequences. You can see you unplug one wire. There's a different sequence. If you get them, you can change it to where it either fades or sequential. I'm doing sequential, but then also on startup, it'll literally, like, it looks really cool. Nonetheless, I will show you. These are installed. We just got to get the bumper back on. All right, we got her buttoned back up, and my goodness, I did not think these lights would look as good as they do. It changes the look. Now, first things first, like I said, we tinted up those guys. Looks a lot better, even back here, right? Darkened them up, looks a lot better. And we come around here. Dude, check those out. Now, I think I need to fix the chrome here in the middle. We'll get some carbon flash or whatever there, but check this out. Now again, you can change this up. This is how I have it set, but look at that. How cool is that? They look so good. Fit, finish, everything is money. And then we come over here, and again, these are darkened up, right? So you can see, there's obviously, you can still see the light, but darkened up quite a bit. Definitely looks better. Could not be happier with how this looks. Again, a bunch of more mods. Once again, link down below for the Morimoto C8 style tail lamps on the C7. Shout out to those guys. They hooked me up. I did pay for these, but I, full disclosure, did pay a little bit less. I'm going to be honest, now that they're on here, oh my goodness, I would 100%, I would pay every single penny that they wanted for these. It really changed the look of this car, and it looks so, so good. Again, more things will be happening to this vehicle. We have tires, not tires, wheels. They're on the way. Not going to disclose exactly what they are, but I think you're going to like those as well. They should be here soon. The headers, along with the Pro Charger, that's going to be happening as well. Already have all of that lined up. Again, that's going to be an ESS. So the build is coming along already. We've had this car literally for less than a week, and we've already got things moving, grooving, rolling, whatever. Next video, who knows? You guys know, do the car reviews in between, but then also we'll be doing this build on the series. So thank each and every one of you for watching. Over 22,000 subscribers. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.